Let's get into the nitty-gritty of InVideo versus Fliki. Alright, let's kick things off with InVideo.ai. When you first log in, the immediate impression is that this is a tool built with a specific user in mind, someone who wants to go from a simple idea to a finished video as fast as humanly, or, I guess, as fast as AI-ly possible. The core workflow is centered around a single prompt. You type in what you want your video to be about, maybe specify the tone, the platform you're targeting, like YouTube Shorts or an Instagram Reel, and you hit generate. It's designed to be incredibly low friction. What InVideo then does is pretty impressive. It takes your prompt, generates a full script, breaks it down into scenes, and then goes out and finds stock footage from its library, which includes sources like iStock to match each line of the script. It also generates a synthetic voiceover and adds background music. The whole process takes just a few minutes, and you're left with a version 1 of your video that's surprisingly coherent. It's a very hands-off approach, initially, which I think will appeal to people who are maybe a bit intimidated by traditional video editors. But here's where it gets interesting. Once that initial video is generated, you're not just stuck with it. InVideo gives you a pretty powerful editor to tweak every single aspect of the creation. You can swap out any piece of stock footage with a simple command, like change this clip to a drone shot of a city at sunset. You can edit the script directly, and the voiceover will automatically regenerate to match the new text. This command-based editing is probably InVideo's biggest unique selling point. It feels like you're collaborating with the AI rather than just using a tool. The quality of the stock footage is a major factor here. Having access to premium libraries like iStock means you're generally getting higher quality, more cinematic visuals than you might find on free stock sites. This can immediately elevate the perceived production value of your final video. It avoids that I've seen this exact clip in 10 other videos, feeling that you can sometimes get with other tools. For businesses or creators who are very conscious of their brand image, this is a significant plus. It's a premium touch that justifies the platform's positioning. Now, let's talk about the user interface. It's clean, it's modern, and it does a good job of hiding the complexity. You have your script on the left, your timeline at the bottom, and your canvas in the middle. It feels familiar, but the magic is in that command box. Instead of digging through menus to find a transition or an effect, you can often just type what you want. This workflow takes a little getting used to, but once it clicks, it can feel incredibly efficient. It's a different way of thinking about video editing, less about dragging and dropping and more about directing. Of course, no tool is perfect. The AI voiceovers, while getting better, can still sound a bit robotic at times, especially with complex or nuanced scripts. You have a lot of voices to choose from, but that synthetic quality is still present. Also, while the AI is great at finding relevant footage, it doesn't always nail the context perfectly. You will find yourself needing to manually swap out clips to ensure the visuals perfectly match the narration. It's not a one-click-and-done solution if you're a perfectionist. So, who is InVideo for? I see it as the perfect tool for marketers, social media managers, and content creators who need to produce a high volume of good-looking videos quickly. It's for the person who values speed and efficiency, but still wants a high degree of creative control in the final stages. The workflow is optimized for creating short-form content, explainers, and promotional videos, where the message is key and the visuals need to be professional and engaging. It's a powerhouse for rapid content generation. Okay, now let's switch gears and take a look at Fliki.ai. If InVideo is all about that initial Big Bang generation from a single prompt, Fliki feels like it comes from a slightly different school of thought. It feels more like a supercharged, AI-enhanced script editor that happens to be excellent at turning that script into a video. The starting point here is almost always the text itself. You can write it, paste it in, or even import a blog post or a tweet, and Fliki builds the entire experience around that script. The standout feature, and the thing you'll notice right away with Fliki, is the voiceover quality. They have a massive library of what they call ultra-realistic voices. And honestly, they are some of the best synthetic voices I've heard. They have nuance, they have inflection, and you have granular control over pronunciation, pauses, and emphasis. For creators who rely heavily on narration, like for audiobooks, podcasts, or dubbed content, Fliki is in a class of its own. This is clearly where they've invested a huge amount of their research and development. The video creation process in Fliki is very scene-based and methodical. For each sentence or paragraph in your script, Fliki suggests a piece of stock media. You can then easily cycle through other options from their library or upload your own. The auto-pick media feature is smart, but the interface encourages you to be more hands-on from the start. It feels less like a black box and more like a very capable assistant who is laying out all your options for you to approve or change. It's a more deliberate and controlled workflow. One of Fliki's unique selling points is its versatility beyond just standard video. It's positioned as a text-to-speech and text-to-video tool. This means you can use it to generate just the audio for a podcast, create an audiobook from an ebook file, or translate your video's audio into dozens of different languages with a cloned version of your chosen voice. This multi-format capability makes it a really powerful tool for anyone looking to repurpose their content across different platforms and in different languages, maximizing their reach. The user interface reflects this script-centric approach. It looks a bit like a Google Doc merged with a video editor. Your script is front and center, broken down into blocks. For each block, you have your voiceover settings, your media selection, and your background music controls. It's less about a visual timeline and more about a vertical, top-to-bottom flow. This can be really intuitive for people who think in terms of storyboarding or scripting, but it might feel a bit constrained for those used to a traditional non-linear editor. Where Fliki might be seen as having a slight disadvantage is in the initial wow factor of the automated generation. It doesn't have that single prompt that creates a whole video from scratch in the same way InVideo does. It requires you to bring the script or the core idea to the table first. Also, while its stock media library is extensive, it doesn't have that integrated premium tier like iStock by default. So the visual quality, while good, might sometimes feel a step behind what you can achieve with InVideo's premium assets right out of the box. So, who is Fliki's ideal user? I think it's for the creator who is meticulous about their script and their audio. It's for podcasters turning their shows into video, educators creating detailed tutorials, authors converting books to video, and marketers who need to localize their content for a global audience. If the voice and the clarity of the message are the most critical elements of your video, and you want unparalleled control over that aspect, Fliki is an incredibly compelling choice. It's a precision tool for audio-first creators. So, after spending a lot of time with both, what's the verdict? InVideo.ai versus Fliki.ai. It really comes down to your primary goal. InVideo is the speed demon. It's for the creator who wants to go from zero to a visually impressive video in the shortest time possible, using AI as a powerful collaborative partner to direct and refine the output. It excels at creating dynamic, stock footage-heavy content for social media and marketing, especially with its command-based editing and premium media library. It's built for rapid, high-volume production without sacrificing creative control in the edit. Fliki, on the other hand, is the audio artisan. It's for the creator who starts with the script and for whom the voiceover is paramount. Its ultra-realistic voices and incredible translation features make it a powerhouse for educational content, podcasts, audiobooks, and global marketing campaigns. The workflow is more methodical and script-focused, giving you precise control over every narrated element. It's less about a single magic prompt and more about providing a robust AI-powered platform to bring a well-defined script to life with the best synthetic audio in the game. Ultimately, there's no single winner here, because they're both excellent tools, targeting slightly different creative needs. One is a visual-first speedster. The other is an audio-first precision tool. The best choice for you completely depends on the type of content you want to create. So I'm curious to hear from you guys. Based on what you've seen, which tool fits your workflow better? Have you used either of these before? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. It's always interesting to see how different people use the same tech.